Hi, I'm Nate Martinez with RE/MAX Professionals. I've had the great pleasure of living at Blackstone as well as being an original member. My relationship with Blackstone has been one of the most rewarding experiences. From the first time I played back in 2006 till today, I've met some amazing people that have become close friends. Now let me take you quickly on a tour of Blackstone's award-winning 18-hole par 72 championship golf course.
Number 1. 402 yards, par 4. This hole allows the opportunity for a fast start. The fairway is nearly 70 yards wide and showcases exceptional scenic plateaus provided by Mother Nature. A nice drive will be rewarded with a short approach to a gently undulating green, divided by a small ridge. Number 2. 194 yards, par 3. The first par 3 is nestled into a closed pocket between a rift and a distinctive ridge. A raised pot bunker short of the long green will affect depth perception and club selection. Number 3. 585 yards, par 5. The tee shot on this par 5 must carry a large arroyo to a fairway split by a solitary pot bunker. The decision on whether to lay up or go for the green in 2 will be determined by the angle of play. 2 bunkers, one defending the landing area and one fronting the green, will all prove to make the approach to this narrow putting surface challenging. Number 4. 442 yards, par 4. The first of 2 lakes runs the entirety of the right side of this par 4. The tee shot is intimidating, but the fairway is wider than it seems. The green is large and divided by a crest with a big sweeping drop of 6 feet down to the lower right section. A wedge or short iron approach is all that is needed, but it's not easy with a pot bunker greenside and a piece of the pond to negotiate. Number 5. 470 yards, par 4. The tee shot here is semi-blind, but golfers are rewarded with longer tee shots due to the downward sloping fairway. The approach crosses over an arroyo to a green sitting slightly cocked to the right. There is room to run the ball up into the green, but a deep, cavernous bunker runs parallel to the shot, making accuracy a premium. The green has 3 distinct sections, and putting from one to the other should be interesting. Number 6. 360 yards, par 4. A reachable par 4. Golfers standing on the tee will only see the pin and perhaps the back section of the green. A well-struck shot will avoid the 2 deep bunkers guarding the landing area and will benefit from the slope leading down to the green. Trusting the distance will be required for hitting from the landing area as the green sits below the fairway and isn't visible. Number 7. 154 yards, par 3. Known as the volcano hole, the green is enormous on this par 3 and falls off on all sides. The green is contoured so that most shots finding the green will roll to the spine in the middle. This hole provides a great chance for a birdie. Number 8. 447 yards, par 4. This hole appears incredibly dramatic from the tees, and golfers will see the fairway rolling as it drops off from the side. The fairway is very wide with large bumps sputtering balls in all directions. The best approach angle comes from the left side, but the fairway narrows at that point, making the approach tougher than it looks because of the 2 small arroyos crossing the fairway and fronting the green complex along with 2 pot bunkers in the front and back of the green. A small neck of fairway on the right provides some protection for those intimidated by the approach. Number 9. 555 yards, par 5. The green setting on this par 5 is remarkable. To get there, golfers must stay clear of the arroyo that runs up the right side of this hole before it crosses in front of the green. The green sits high in a natural amphitheater with vertical rock faces on 3 sides. Number 10. 416 yards, par 4. This set of trees and greens sit on ridges with the fairway dropping off into the valley bottom. The large fairway looks smaller because of the series of bunkers. Pick a line or simply let it fly and hope to avoid one of the bunkers. The approach will be uphill to a green that slopes gently from back to front. Number 11. 619 yards, par 5. This is a long, sweeping par 5 with a lake running down the right-hand side. Those leery of hitting into the pond must be cautious of the large bunker on the left side landing area. The green is in the distance, but most won't be able to reach it in 2. A large serpentine bunker runs up the front of the green and then falls off on both sides. The smartest shot is to hit the slope at the back of the green and let the ball roll back into the middle. Number 12. 404 yards, par 4. This par 4 is very misleading from the tees. It looks like a ribbon of green grass for the tee, but it is one of the widest fairways on the course. The green sits slightly higher than the fairway and atop a sheer rock face on the other side of an arroyo. The shot looks intimidating, but there is room to the left. Number 13, 203 yards, par 3. This par 3 might be the toughest hole on the course, as it is long and requires an accurate shot. The green is canted to the right, and the angle of play requires a shot that carries a deep arroyo. Anything short is dead. A small portion of the fairway to the left of the green provides a bailout, but the chip shot from there is not easy. Number 14, 524 yards, par 5. Like number 1, this hole features contours that Mother Nature provided. It is a medium-length par 5 that curves sharply to the right and then 90 degrees back to the left. The bumps and rolls in this fairway will result in a different lie every time. The green is extremely long and narrow while being safeguarded by a pot bunker on the right. Number 15, 228 yards, par 3. This downhill par 3 will appear menacing from the tee with an arroyo in front and the green tucked neatly into the hillside. The slopes coming off the green on the sides and in back should result in wayward shots kicking in toward the green. Number 16, 354 yards, par 4. The tee shot on this par 4 will play tricks on the mind. The fairway appears to extend in the front, and most can even see the green in the distance. Short of the landing area, 2 rock projections pinch the fairway, making it appear that there is no room to land the tee shot. Golfers will be surprised when they see the size of the landing area and that the approach of the green is similar to that of the tee shot. The partially hidden green is elevated and falls off on all sides. Putting and chipping on this green is an adventure. Number 17, 194 yards, par 3. 2/3 of this green is obscured by a large mound containing pot bunkers. Golfers should always be able to see the top of the flag, so the aim is correct, but trust in the shot will also play a huge factor. Number 18, 538 yards, par 5. This is a reachable par 5 finishing hole, where the first landing area is very wide but divided by a long cavernous bunker. Hitting over the right side of the bunker is the safe shot, but will require a longer shot to the green. The second landing area and the run-up to the green are protected by 2 more bunkers, but there is room to work a shot to the putting surface. This hole will be a good opportunity to finish on a high note.
As you can see, Blackstone is an incredible course. If you have any questions about Blackstone, where I live and play, or any other community, please call me, Nate Martinez, with RE/MAX Professionals at 602-430-5226.